Every year, more than 4.5 million people in the U.S. are bitten by dogs. For many, the encounters are minor, but for some, they're fatal. Depending on the year, anywhere from 30 to over 80 people in the United States die from dog attacks. And here's the most disturbing part. The data shows a chilling pattern. A huge percentage of these fatal attacks aren't random events, spread across all the breeds we know and love. Just two breed types, which make up only about 6% of the dog population in the United States, are responsible for a staggering 76% of all recorded human deaths. This isn't about spreading fear. This is about the numbers. The data tells a story, and that story is that when it comes to the risk of a deadly encounter, not all dogs are created equal. We're about to count down the top 10 dog breeds, ranked strictly by the number of human fatalities they've caused over the years. Some of them will surprise you. Some will confirm your deepest fears. But all of them demand our attention. Before we jump in, it's important to talk about how complicated and controversial these statistics are. Honestly, the data can be a minefield. After an attack, figuring out a dog's exact breed is tough, especially with mixes. It often comes down to a visual guess, which isn't always reliable. However, other studies that group dogs by type, like pit bull type, show a much clearer and more consistent pattern over decades. Those are the studies, compiled by organizations like dogsbite.org and supported by CDC data, that we're using for our list today. It's also critical to understand this list is not about which dogs bite most often, but which dog bites are most often fatal. Plenty of smaller breeds might bite more frequently, but their bites rarely lead to death. Finally, you can't talk about this without getting into the nature versus nurture debate. Many experts rightly argue that a bad owner, someone who is irresponsible, abusive, or neglectful, is the biggest factor in most attacks, not the breed itself. But at the same time, we can't just ignore the wildly disproportionate numbers tied to certain breeds. The goal here isn't to condemn any single dog, but to understand what leads to these tragedies, including a breed's original job, its physical power, and its built-in instincts. Knowing the risks is key to keeping everyone safe. With that crucial context in mind, let's start the countdown. Number 10. Doberman Pinscher. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a breed that everyone recognizes for its intelligence, loyalty, and intimidating look. The Doberman Pinscher. Responsible for at least 6 to 9 human fatalities in long-term studies, the Doberman is a breed that commands respect. Developed in Germany in the late 1800s by a tax collector, this dog was literally created to be a personal protector. It's a mix of several breeds, including the Rottweiler and German Pinscher, engineered for brains, strength, and loyalty. With a sleek, athletic body and a bite force that some sources estimate to be around 305 pounds per square inches, the Doberman is a powerful animal. Their intelligence makes them incredibly trainable, which is why they're so often used as police and military dogs. However, that same protective instinct can be a source of danger. Studies show Dobermans are more likely to be aggressive towards strangers than their own families, which speaks to their intense guarding traits. Most attacks happen in the dog's own home or yard, when it thinks its family or territory is being threatened. While they don't rank nearly as high as others on this list, their inclusion is a reminder that a dog bred for protection can become a real threat in the wrong situation. Number 9. Boxer. Coming in at number 9 is a breed that might shock a lot of people, since we usually see them as goofy, playful, and great family dogs. The Boxer, however, is linked to at least 7 human fatalities. Like the Doberman, the Boxer comes from Germany, descending from the Bullenbeißer, an extinct breed that hunted huge animals like bears and wild boar. That history gave the Boxer its powerful build, strong jaw, and determined spirit. Their playful personality can sometimes hide their raw strength. A grown Boxer is pure muscle, and their rowdy behavior, if not managed with good training and socialization, can cause accidents. That same loyalty that makes them a beloved family member can flip into aggression towards strangers they see as a threat. While fatal incidents are less frequent now, their history and the power they pack have earned them a spot on this list. It's a critical reminder that even dogs with a friendly reputation are still powerful animals that demand respect, training, and supervision. Number 8. Chow Chow. At number 8, we have one of the oldest and most mysterious dog breeds in the world, the Chow Chow. With their famous lion-like mane and blue-black tongue, Chows are ancient. They are connected to at least 8 human deaths. Originally from China, these dogs did it all: hunting, herding, and guarding. That background has made them very independent and fiercely protective. Unlike a lot of other breeds, Chows aren't naturally trying to please you. They're often described as being cat-like, bonding deeply with 1 or 2 people and staying distant and suspicious with everyone else. This reserved and territorial nature is a huge factor in their potential for aggression. They are not a good fit for first-time owners or families with young kids who might not get that a dog needs its space. An unsocialized Chow can see anyone, new guests, neighbors, other pets, as a threat to its home, leading to defensive aggression that can have tragic results. Number 7. Akita. Moving to number 7 is a breed that represents dignity, courage, and incredible power, the Akita. Hailing from Japan, this massive and formidable dog is responsible for at least 9 human fatalities in the USO. Originally bred to hunt large game like bears and boars, the Akita is a fearless hunter. They are famous for their deep loyalty to their family, a trait perfectly captured by the story of Hachiko, the Akita who waited for his dead owner at a train station for more than 9 years. But that intense loyalty is a double-edged sword. Akitas are extremely protective and can be territorial and wary of strangers. They also have a strong prey drive, which can make them unpredictable around smaller animals and sometimes even children. What makes an Akita attack so dangerous is the sheer force behind it. With their huge size and a powerful scissor-bite jaw, an attack can be devastating. This is not a dog for beginners. An Akita needs a confident owner who can establish clear leadership and provide tons of socialization from day one. Without it, their protective drive can easily become dangerous aggression. Number 6. Siberian Husky. At number 6 is a breed loved for its striking wolf-like looks and piercing blue eyes, the Siberian Husky. Bred by the Chukchi people in Siberia to pull sleds, these dogs are built for work and for life in a pack. But the data shows they've been involved in a surprising number of fatal attacks, with studies attributing between 13 and 14 deaths to the breed over a 1-3 to 1-5 year period. So, why does a generally friendly dog end up on this list? The answer is in its unique instincts. First, Huskies have an extremely high prey drive. That instinct, which helped them survive in the harsh Siberian wilderness, can be tragically misdirected towards smaller pets, or, in the worst cases, infants and small children. They aren't guard dogs, so attacks are rarely about territory. Instead, they are often predatory. Second, Huskies are master escape artists. Their intelligence and intense desire to run means they often wander from home, sometimes in groups. A lone Husky might be manageable, but a roaming pack running on instinct is a completely different and much more dangerous situation. Number 5. American Bulldog. Breaking into our top 5 is the American Bulldog, a breed known for its muscular build and courageous spirit. This breed is linked to at least 15 to 18 human fatalities in various studies, placing it firmly in the upper half of our list. Descended from Old English bulldogs, these dogs came to America with working-class immigrants and served as all-around farm dogs, guarding property, catching feral hogs, and protecting the family. This history has made the American Bulldog both a loyal friend and a fierce protector. They're confident and form powerful bonds with their owners. However, their guarding instinct is no joke. Without proper socialization, they can become overly protective, viewing strangers with deep suspicion. Their raw strength and gameness, a term for a dog's refusal to back down, mean that if they decide to attack, the results can be devastating. This isn't a dog that gives up. In the right hands, they can be loving family pets, but their power demands an experienced owner who knows how to manage it. Number 4. Mastiff type. Coming in at number 4 is not one breed, but a whole category of giant dogs known as mastiff types. This group, which includes bull mastiffs and English mastiffs, has been linked to at least 14 to 20 deaths. These are some of the biggest and most powerful dogs on the planet, with a history going back thousands of years as war dogs and estate guardians. Even Julius Caesar was reportedly impressed by the mastiffs he saw when he invaded Britain. Their danger comes from their colossal size and strength. A full-grown mastiff can easily weigh over 150 pounds, with some topping 200. While they're often called gentle giants, an animal this big can cause a fatal injury without even meaning to. A playful pounce can knock an adult to the ground and be catastrophic for a child. When a dog this size does attack, whether out of fear, pain, or a misguided guarding instinct, the victim has almost no chance of fighting it off. Their sheer mass makes any aggression a potentially lethal event, demanding incredible responsibility from their owners. Number 3. German Shepherd. Our bronze medal for lethality goes to one of the most popular and smartest dogs in the world, the German Shepherd. Prized for their trainability and loyalty, they are a top choice for police, military, and service work. But those same traits contribute to their spot on this list, with data showing they are responsible for 20 to 24 human fatalities in long-term studies. The German Shepherd was standardized in the late 19th century to be the ultimate working dog. That background gives them a powerful instinct to protect their flock, or in this case, their family. They are naturally wary of strangers and very territorial. This protective drive, if not managed with training and socialization, can turn into aggression. With a bite force measuring around 238 pounds per square inches, their bite is serious. Their intelligence can also be a double-edged sword. A bored German Shepherd can develop behavioral problems, including aggression. Their high ranking proves that even a breed known for discipline can be dangerous if its powerful instincts aren't managed by a knowledgeable owner. Number 2. Rottweiler. Securing the silver medal is the Rottweiler, a breed whose reputation for power is well earned. Data from a 15-year period between 2005 and 2019 shows Rottweilers were responsible for 52 human fatalities. Descended from the mastiff-type dogs that Roman legions used to herd cattle, the Rottweiler is a powerhouse of muscle and bone. They're smart, confident, and have a built-in desire to protect their people and property. This guarding instinct is the main reason they rank so high. A Rottweiler won't back down from what it sees as a threat. Their bite force is one of the strongest among common domestic dogs, reliably measured at 328 pounds per square inches, giving them the ability to cause catastrophic damage in seconds. When you combine that raw power with their courage and territorial nature, the potential for danger is undeniable. Tragically, many fatal attacks are on owners or family members, showing that even a strong bond can't always override instinct. Together, Rottweilers and our number 1 breed are involved in about 76% of all fatal dog attacks in the U.S., a shocking statistic that highlights the huge responsibility of owning these powerful dogs. Number 1. Pit bull type dogs. And here we are at number 1. The data is overwhelming, consistent, and deeply disturbing. The dog type responsible for more human fatalities than all other breeds combined is the pit bull. Between 2005 and 2019, pit bull-type dogs were responsible for 346 deaths in the United States. That's 66% of all dog-related deaths in that period. To be clear, pit bull isn't a single breed, but a label for several, including the American Pit Bull Terrier, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and mixes. As a group, they stand alone at the top of these grim charts. They make up only about 6 to 7% of the U.S. dog population, but are responsible for roughly 2/3 of all deaths. What makes their attacks so uniquely devastating? It's not just about bite force. While their bite is strong at around 235 pounds per square inches, it's actually not the highest on this list. The real danger is their distinct style of attack. Bred for the brutal sport of bull baiting and dogfighting, they possess a trait called gameness, a relentless, tenacious drive to attack and hold on, often without warning. They frequently use a hold-and-shake bite style that causes massive tissue damage. While countless pit bulls are loving family pets, the numbers are impossible to ignore. The sheer volume of fatalities linked to this one type of dog puts them in a category all by themselves. The statistics are sobering, and the debate around these breeds is incredibly heated. What do you think is the biggest factor in these attacks? Is it the dog's built-in nature, or is it the training and responsibility of the owner? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this look at the data important, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our future investigations. Looking at the raw numbers can be uncomfortable. It goes against the simple image of man's best friend. But understanding the risks isn't about blaming certain breeds. It's about keeping the public safe through education and responsible ownership. Every dog is an individual. But we have to acknowledge that some breeds were created for violent tasks and have the physical tools to cause incredible harm. The data isn't an indictment. It's a warning. A warning that power, instinct, and a lack of responsible handling can be a lethal mix. The more we understand, the better we can protect both people and the dogs we choose to share our lives with.